Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners. Quick Bitcoin and Ethereum update. So Bitcoin sold off earlier, recovered nicely, came back down to kiss our trend line goodbye again, and prior resistance becoming support. You can see in that area dipping below the 50-period exponential moving average, now coming back up to retest our upper trend line and bouncing off that. So what are we watching for here? I'm watching for a suspended move or a close above this trend line into this clear path. There may be some minor resistance up here at about 6,055, which is the defining point. Then we're looking for a return to 6,150 area. And then we have the targets higher, which have not changed. It's got to get through 6,200, which was the key resistance before. Then we're looking 6,335 and 6,471. Now, we have a new defining point on the lower end of the trend, this rising trend line. Let me take away this other trend line too real quick. All right, that new defining point is 5621. We're going to be watching for if it closes below 5600, which would be below the defining point and into that below 5600 into this clear path. We then have minor support coming in at 5530, and then this could possibly trade down all the way to the 5302 area. It's into a clear path. See the way that looks on the daily. If we do get another big pullback, we've dipped again into the rotation zone, but that bottom target around that 5300 is just at the bottom of the rising rotation zone, so that could easily happen should we get another sell-off before we rotate back up. You can see where both those targets lie in relation to the rotation zone. And again, finally on the weekly, you can see still holding substantially above the weekly rotation zone, so these targets are easily obtainable, and we wouldn't even touch the 8 EMA on the week. So don't be surprised if we continue to get some pullbacks. There's some negative news out there still. People are saying Bitcoin is like Enron, it's all just the headlines of the day. We're either going to pull back or we're going to rotate higher. Either way, you have the levels, you have what we're watching for. And again, we want a sustained move above this trend line or a close above it to really get into the targets for the next higher levels. Here we have Ethereum 4-hour charts, rotation zone, 8 pushing the price down, came down to our significant level. You can see we've had that significant level on the charts for a very long time. And the key 50% retracement level, we've talked about both those, making a new defining point for the rising trend line. If we do get a close below or a sustained move below this new defining point, which is 273.50, it's into a really long clear path move. The next two targets then lower, we'll be watching for possible reversal trades, 269.50 area, 265.50. And then this could conceivably fall all the way down to 256 if that does not support it. What's interesting with this 25% GAN box projection down, it essentially lines up with this prior breakout level. So we're still watching for, if we do get long any targets, we're keeping our targets conservative. It's somewhere in the rotation zone, and the prior breakdown level now is 287 to about 290. So those are the key levels you should watch for should we continue to rally up for key resistance. Just check this out on the daily chart also. Here's the daily chart. See, there was our significant level, which we bounced off of so far, but now we're getting the first cross of rotation zone, which is never real good on the daily because this is now more overhead resistance. So if we do rally up, the next major area is essentially where the hooking over 50-day exponential and the 8 are lining up right at this 300. So 300 to 305 is going to be major resistance. We don't have a redraw of the trend line, so that could also kiss the trend line goodbye should we get some stronger rally. Ethereum, we have multi-day pullback, so it's probably getting a bit oversold, but it's got to prove itself to us before we're really willing to dive in and take any long trades that with extended targets beyond the 4-hour rotation zone and especially beyond the daily rotation zone. That's your update for Ethereum and Bitcoin. Hope everyone is having a lot of success trading the cryptos, and we will talk to you soon.